Hello guys, and welcome to our latest video. Today, we're diving into one of the most remarkable turnaround stories in the EV industry, Xpeng's incredible journey from near collapse to a thriving enterprise. We'll break down how Xpeng's CEO and leadership team managed to reverse the company's fortunes and what lessons NIO can take from this extraordinary transformation. Even if we manage to sell 1 million vehicles, we would still just barely be escaping financial ruin. These striking words came from Xpeng's CEO in a recent interview. And wow, that discussion revealed an incredible amount about Xpeng's resurgence and how the company clawed its way back from the edge of disaster. Xpeng was on the verge of collapse, in full-blown survival mode. But then, everything shifted. The company staged a massive comeback, and now, things are looking significantly brighter. With January deliveries hitting 30,000 units per month, one has to wonder, how did Xpeng's leadership orchestrate this turnaround? And can NIO take any valuable lessons from their playbook? The story of Xpeng's revival is nothing short of extraordinary, and there are certainly key takeaways that could be beneficial for NIO as it navigates its own challenges. So, what exactly happened to Xpeng? A while ago, Xpeng's vehicles were relatively pricey, and the company struggled with maintaining profitability. The business was in a precarious position, facing difficulties in achieving sustainable margins. However, everything started to change in 2023 when Xpeng brought in a new executive, Wang Fengying. She was formerly the CEO of Chongqing Automobile, bringing with her over 2 decades of experience in the automotive industry. Having worked her way up from a sales representative to CEO, she possessed an in-depth understanding of the industry. Almost immediately upon joining, she uncovered widespread fraud at the highest levels of the company's management. There was extensive corruption within Xpeng's upper management, particularly in the supply chain sector. Executives were engaging in kickback schemes for raw materials, inflating costs for personal gain. For example, if the market price for steel was $100 per ton, executives were arranging deals where Xpeng would pay $120 per ton, with a portion of that inflated cost being funneled back as bribes. This type of corruption permeated the entire upper management structure. Once the fraud was fully exposed, it became evident that nearly 20 senior executives were involved. They were swiftly dismissed, with some opting to resign before they could be fired. Wang wasted no time restructuring Xpeng's operations. She identified numerous instances where the company was significantly overpaying for materials, everything from steel to simple wiring. The cost of basic components was being artificially inflated due to these fraudulent activities. It took about 9 months to uncover the full extent of the corruption, and once all the guilty executives were removed, the company overhauled its management structure. Instead of a convoluted hierarchy where information was diluted as it trickled up the chain of command, Wang introduced a more direct reporting system. Previously, issues would be watered down at each managerial level before reaching the CEO, often transforming into seemingly positive news by the time they were presented at the top. This restructuring streamlined communication and allowed problems to be addressed at their root. Another major change involved decentralizing sales operations. Originally, Xpeng had 4 key sales zones, but this was expanded to 25, allowing for a more refined and responsive approach. Additionally, all sales personnel were directed to report directly to senior leadership, reducing bureaucratic inefficiencies and ensuring that real-time data reached decision-makers faster. This move was crucial in enabling the company to make swift, informed adjustments to its sales strategies. Xpeng also revisited its supply chain agreements to secure the best possible prices for raw materials, eliminating any room for corruption. Furthermore, they took steps to ensure that no one within the company could manipulate procurement processes for personal gain. This level of scrutiny was necessary, given that Xpeng's CEO originally came from a tech background, having founded UC Browser rather than the automotive sector. His limited knowledge of supply chain intricacies had allowed unethical managers to take advantage of him, but Wang's expertise swiftly put an end to that. Another critical change was Xpeng's shift to a direct-to-consumer sales model. While the company initially relied on flagship stores, this approach proved costly and restrictive in terms of market reach. Instead, they transitioned to a traditional dealership network, enabling them to sell cars more widely and efficiently. This adjustment significantly increased Xpeng's market presence while simultaneously reducing costs. NIO might benefit from considering a similar approach, as relying solely on its NIO houses could limit its accessibility, particularly in lower-tier cities. A pivotal moment in Xpeng's turnaround was the launch of the Mona M03, a budget-friendly yet feature-rich vehicle. This move was initially met with resistance from within the company, as many Xpeng executives were concerned about diluting the brand's premium image. However, Wang insisted that this car was essential for the company's survival. Thanks to their newly optimized supply chain and cost reductions, they were able to manufacture the Mona M03 at a much lower price while still equipping it with high-end features. The result? The vehicle became an instant success, proving that affordability and quality could coexist. Despite their lower vehicle prices, Xpeng's revival has been impressive. While NIO still generates higher revenue from vehicle sales, Xpeng's transformation demonstrates that financial efficiency and strategic pricing can dramatically improve a company's fortunes. There are undeniable parallels between Xpeng's past struggles and NIO's current situation, which is why NIO's leadership could greatly benefit from studying Xpeng's strategies. Interestingly, Xpeng's CEO himself suggested that NIO should scrutinize its own supply chain for potential inefficiencies or corrupt practices. To be clear, there is no direct evidence suggesting that NIO is facing the same internal issues, but conducting a thorough review would be a prudent move. Keeping an eye on procurement processes and ensuring there are no undisclosed markups or kickbacks could help NIO optimize costs and improve profitability. Furthermore, NIO is already making strides in the affordability segment with its upcoming Firefly model, which has been generating significant interest. If executed correctly, Firefly could become a game-changer for NIO, much like the Mona MO3 was for Xpeng. However, to maximize its reach, NIO might need to reconsider its distribution model. Expanding into traditional dealerships, especially in smaller cities where NIO houses are not financially viable, could help the company gain a stronger foothold in those markets. Another intriguing development is Xpeng's potential participation in the Battery Swap Alliance. Given that battery swapping technology has been a core focus for NIO, this could be an exciting collaboration that benefits both companies. Strong partnerships within the industry could further solidify NIO's position and open new doors for expansion. Ultimately, Xpeng's remarkable turnaround highlights the power of decisive leadership, transparency, and strategic restructuring. By taking a page from Xpeng's playbook, NIO could strengthen its own position in the highly competitive EV market. With Firefly on the horizon and the potential for new dealership strategies, NIO has the opportunity to pivot towards greater efficiency and sustained growth. The key will be implementing the right changes at the right time, just as Xpeng did during its revival. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.